To insert a scatter chart, go to the think-cell group in the PowerPoint ribbon, open the Elements menu, and click on Scatter. Click again to place the chart on the slide. In the first row of the datasheet, you can name the 2 dimensions of your data. Let's put KPI 1 on the x-axis in column B and KPI 2 on the y-axis in column C. In our example, we have KPI data for different manufacturing plants of the company. Type in the 2 values for each plant in separate rows, as each row in the datasheet represents a single data point. Add the names of the plants in the first column for labeling the data points in the chart. The group column in the datasheet can be used to organize individual data points into groups. Type in names for the different groups, in our example, regions. When you insert a group name into a datasheet row, the rows you enter below will automatically be considered part of that group until you fill in a different group name. The data points in the chart are formatted according to the grouping in the datasheet. Right-click onto the chart and select Add Legend to insert a legend for the different groups. Left-clicking on a data point in the legend will select all data points of that group so that you can, for instance, change the format in the drop-down menu. Let's turn to labeling the data points. When you insert a new scatter chart, the data points display point labels by default. Each data point can have up to 2 labels. Right-click on the chart area, an individual data point, or a multi-selection of them, and pick Add Label or Remove Labels from the right-click context menu. Left-click on the label to open the label content control and choose between displaying text or the values for X, Y, or both. The automatic labeler places labels as close to their data points as possible. If necessary, connecting lines are used to make sure that the labels don't overlap. Finally, as the KPI 1 figures are percentage values, left-click onto any x-axis label and add a % sign to the number format control box. All labels of the x-axis are changed accordingly. Then repeat this for the point labels by left-clicking onto the KPI 1 value in any of the point labels and typing in a % sign into the control box. Again, the changes apply to all labels of that type.